Yeah, YouTube, welcome back to yet another recap episode. And today we got nothing other than the major one bracket. Today we got our predictions coming in, who we got as the winners. I got my stats written on the side, I got my notes, I got key points of last week, or the last 2 weeks, I can say, my bad. But man, oh man, let me start off by saying Rocker was dead last, right? Rocker was dead last. I think they only lost. They managed to lose one more game, but they won two. Surprisingly, right? Surprisingly, going back to it, the Seattle match they had, right? Game 5. I think they weren't even supposed to win that matchup. Rocker was not supposed to win that matchup, and they did. So, in my head, they're getting decent placements, right? Because I mean, you would swap them with Minnesota. I mean, let me backtrack. You would swap Rocker with Seattle, right? In that case, so who would be an easier pick for you? You know what I'm saying? Toronto or New York? I don't know, but yo, Rocker was the one team that turned up when they needed to, and I gotta give them their flowers because from what I've seen, imagine Rocker pulls it off and they do some crazy stuff because it's COD at the end of the day. It's COD, you know. What else do I have in my notes? Miami losing to Seattle. That's another key matchup. Miami's now playing Optic. They swept Optic already. You know what I mean? Like, you have these matchups that are already here for the bracket. So this bracket's gonna be good. I already have an idea of who's winning. I think everyone knows who might be winning. So going right into it. Back to it. Atlanta, New York. I mean, whoa, I'm over here thinking of New York. Atlanta, LAG. We seen the matchup earlier in the weekend. I think the result stays the same. Nice 3-0 Gorillas. And then moving on to what I'm pretty sure what everyone has been like, what everyone knows is going to happen. You know, the Miami curse, the Optic curse continues. I personally do think it does continue, sadly. But, hello, gatito. But, oh, not that. But, I think Miami still has the edge. Bro, the way they have, oh, hello, gatito. The way Miami has been playing, I personally do think Miami is. I scooted my chair up. I personally do think Miami is that one team that can just completely upset any other team. You know what I mean? They have the potential. The Spaniards, all of them have been shooting straight. They've been gunning. So I have faith in that Miami squad. I do see them beating the Optic, sadly, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Moving on, you got the winners round one again continues on the other side. Toronto and Seattle. This side, whether you're either team, you're gonna have a tough winners round two. You know what I mean? Game 5, not round 11. I think Kleenex cleans it up, smooths it up, takes them down. Seattle down 3-5 like that, or 3-2. Sorry, right? Game 5 ends like that. New York and Rocker, bro. If Rocker continues playing the way they play, I see them taking it to a game 5 as well. Winning, it might be possible for that Minnesota squad, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So we move on to the elimination rounds, kind of. You got the Gorillas and Thieves Battle of LA. Who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like the Battle of LA? And to be honest, where's LAG at here? They place top 8th, right? They place top 8th. They're 2-5. LA Thieves was also 2-5, but I think they were slowly picking it up in the end. Not game 5, ends in round of game 4. Thieves take that. Optic Vegas again. Once again, we seen the reverse sweep happen. That was last week. Should that be happening? Hey, like I said, it's COD. All these players are pros for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be upsets. Like, ain't nothing much you can do about it. So Vegas, I think they get taken down by Optic again. That's gonna set up a good round 2 right there. And then continue on to the other side, Boston, Seattle. I think this was a good matchup as well. If they played, nope, not on my notes. But even if they didn't play, I have a feeling this Boston squad, surprisingly, I thought they were gonna be in the winners round, but I think Gorillas was the one that took their spot. Or Minnesota. I think it was that Boston Minnesota matchup that happened. or that rocker shit. Something happened where it knocked Boston out, where that shouldn't have been the case. I think Boston is a good team. Snoopy, shout out my boy Snoopy, man, represent my boy. Hell yeah. But yeah, 3-1, Boston takes that, and then Ravens rocker with the changes in fellow coming in for Goddard, man, he retired too. It's all right. But yeah, with fellow coming in for Goddard, I think TJ's continuing for one of the players in Carolina because of visa issues. I think I'm saying I think Carolina take that matchup right there easily. Bam, bam, right? Slowly moving on to winners round 2. Atlanta Heretics. The Heat continues with this squad, bro. They're gonna remain undefeated. Not undefeated like that, but they're going to game 5 against this Miami squad. Miami is, like I said, it's that one squad that's gonna put up a fight against everyone. You know what? Why not? Yeah, FaZe is on fire, but Miami could be on fire too. You know what I'm saying? It's land. I'm 100% sure they're gonna be playing differences. Heretic squad. If y'all remember from Black Ops 4, they was them dogs. All right. And then on to the champs final rematch. Last time they played, key matchup here once again, a 3-0, right? A 3-0 from the side of Toronto, a sweep in New York. I'm feeling the game continues like that. It doesn't go game 5. I think New York wins the control, but they lose out on the hard points. So that sets up for a Miami-Toronto winners final. Moving back down to our losers, Optic, LA Thieves. The way Thieves has been looking, they've been struggling. It goes game 4 once again, same thing. I see the way that plays. Optic probably just take hardpoint S&D and hardpoint control. It depends on the map. I'll say so. That's all that I'm gonna say for that. It depends on that control map. Other than that, 3-1, and then Boston, Carolina. As much as I want both of these teams to win, you know, I want both of these squads to win, and like it sucks, but I'm gonna just do it for Snoopy. I trust Snoopy. He's gonna be the one taking down the Ravens. Game 5 is not going round 11. I always say game 5 round 11, but no, we're not doing that this week. Game 5, I think Snoopy clutches up, goes in that, and then should I just do eliminations first? I'm gonna do eliminations, and then New York Optic. The first match of the year, it went game 5 round 11. I literally just brought it up from the last round. Okay, it goes game 5 round 11 last time, the first time they played up. This is right 4:30. It's gonna be like one of the last matchups on Saturday by the looks of it. So if no one plays a day before, okay, Saturday, does Optic also play Saturday? Let me double check the schedules. That'd be Friday. Yeah, okay. Based on that, just how schedules looking on that, it's gonna go again game 5. New York takes it in schedule. I'm gonna go based off schedules, right? New York plays 2 games, and if they win, they play 1 game. If they lose, whoever plays, they're gonna have that matchup. So who's between the Toronto? Yeah. Either way, whoever were to play Optic in this, they're gonna be hot. 1:30. Yeah, one series in between them. They're gonna be hot. They're gonna be taking out whatever squad that is, and then same thing with this Atlanta and Boston side, right? As much as I've been saying I want Boston to win or take it, bro. This FaZe team is going to be hot, especially if they're in losers. They're going to be hot. They're going to want to win the whole event now, which I'm not spoiling it. Moving on, right? We're going to keep... Fuck it. I'm going to just slide on to this once again. This is straight Sunday morning. Atlanta, New York, former champs versus former champs in Cold War versus... Wait, did they win Vanguard? Yeah, they did win Vanguard, right? No, they won 1-1-2. Who won Vanguard? Oh, LA Thieves. Okay. I'm just yapping at this point. But yeah, FaZe, New York, champs versus champs. I think they take the edge. Game 5. No. Game 4. FaZe take the edge on that. They complete not a sweep, but that search is gonna be a comeback. Mark my words. It's gonna be a nice comeback. 5-3 comeback for that. Moving on. Miami, Toronto, the finals. You got up to this point, like, you know what I mean? Up to this point, it's going to be a good game. Toronto is going to be the one to take it, right? They make it to the finals. that they take down Miami, and then we're gonna have a rematch from round here again from winners round 2. I'm just like yapping, so like my words are just stumbling at this point. But as I was saying, right, winners round 2 matchup, I think FaZe is gonna know what to do. It's gonna be a nice sweep, especially on Sunday. It's gonna be just clean sweep, and then Toronto FaZe in the final of the Boston Major final. Ooh. From there, ladies and gents, we got the finale, grand finals, the best of 7. You know, y'all remember in Modern Warfare 3 when it was like best of 9s? Yo, that champs final was crazy, right? A best of 9, that is, ooh wee. But here we go, best of 7, FaZe Toronto is gonna be a good one. Go up 2-0, tie up the series, and then it just ends at that. Honestly, this is like, was that my gato right there? I'm sorry, gatito, but this has to be, in my head, the most plausible outcome of the whole Toronto event. I'd say, honestly, FaZe just have been looking dominant. I think they're going to continue dominating in what they're doing, and we'll see next event. You know what I mean? I also wanted to say I have no idea if they're playing on the old patches or the new ones too. So, yo, these spawns are about to be switched up. These guns are about to get nerfed and buffed. All these changes are gonna happen to the game, and I don't know if they're playing. You know, I don't know if they're playing on the current patch or not. But if they are, yo, all this is probably just so wrong, just based on how teams are playing. I mean, I don't think they're playing, because I think I've heard they're not even practicing to like, well, they're probably playing ranked, but they're not probably like scrimming right now because the whole game is just different. Other than that, YouTube, that's gonna be it for me. Once again, Atlanta FaZe is gonna be the Boston Breach. What's it called? The major. Yo, these names are like getting weird, because y'all remember, like, I missed the CWO days, but that's for a whole nother video, right? But that's gonna be it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. We're gonna be doing the recap once again next week for the predictions. Like, just keep an eye out on the matches I said, looking back to this video to see if we're even right or wrong. Because what if other teams just place top 12? What if Boston just turns up? You know, what if Miami doesn't lose that losers bracket final, and it's Toronto Miami once again in the final? There's so many outcomes, so many things could happen. That's gonna be it for me, YouTube. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces, peace, adios, bye bye.